Black flags on windows, portraits carried through narrow lanes, thousands pouring into Lal Chowk before sunrise. This is Srinagar, and Kashmir is mourning a man who died in Tehran. But Kashmir isn't the only part of India that is grieving. Nearly 3,000 kilometres away, in a small village called Alipur in Karnataka's Chikkaballapur district, a 3-day mourning has been announced because Khamenei came here too. In the early 1980s, a young Iranian cleric, not yet supreme leader, not yet the most powerful man in the Islamic world, travelled to this Shia-majority village. He addressed gatherings of clerics and community members. He took part in the opening of a healthcare facility. He sat with ordinary people in an ordinary village. And then he left. But the bond never did. Back in Srinagar, the streets tell a similar story, but louder. At the iconic clock tower of Lal Chowk, Shia mourners performed chest beating as women wept openly. Protesters chanted, "Khamenei is our leader, Allah is great." One man broke down on camera saying, "Oh God, the leader of the oppressed has been killed." But here is what makes these protests truly remarkable. It wasn't just the Shia community out on the streets. Sunnis marched alongside them. So why does India grieve so deeply for an Iranian supreme leader? The connection goes back over 7 centuries. Through Iranian Sufi saints who brought Islam to Kashmir, through Persian as the court language of the valley, through family names across Srinagar that are names of Iranian cities. And to one Friday in 1980, when Khamenei walked into Srinagar's Jamia Masjid, stood before a Sunni congregation and delivered a 15-minute speech that tore down the walls between Shias and Sunnis in the valley overnight. 2 visits, 2 communities, thousands of kilometers apart. One in a grand mosque in Srinagar, one in a small village in Karnataka. Both remember, both mourn. For Kashmiri Shias, Khamenei was the Wali-e-Faqih, the supreme guardian whose religious authority touched every aspect of daily life. For people of Alipur, he was the young cleric who came, cared and connected them to a world beyond their village. His death, for both, is an orphaning. Tonight, the streets of Srinagar are quieter. Prayers in Alipur have been said, but the anger and the grief have not gone anywhere. Because when Iran bleeds, India feels it too. With Debangna Datta, Bureau Report, India Today Global.